Hi, my name is Wesley Walker. I actually graduated in Cincinnati State in 2016. Uh, how I started back originally in the summer of 2011. Um, prior to I went to Cincinnati State, I actually went to Withrow High School. Graduated in 2010. Went to Wittenberg University, which was a private college in Springfield, Ohio. So it was a decent college, but my needs were pretty unmatched, and I didn't meet the expectations for them. And when I went there in Wittenberg, then the work was overwhelming. Um, my sentencing, grammar, um, paying attention to class was pretty off. So I had like a learning disability in there, so it was life challenging in general. I had to admit it was really life challenging. Um, so I just went back home and back to Cincinnati, and fast forward, I went to took like the ASVAB for like military. I failed it a couple of times. Um, but the doors were open for community college. Um, I forgot to mention that it was an older lady at the time. I forgot her name, but she suggested me, highly recommended to go to a community college. Um, I think she mentioned Cincinnati State, or she didn't. But on a side note, my sister did graduate Cincinnati State back in 2003 for culinary, but she went to medical school and she got her degree in that recently, almost a couple of years ago. Um, but for me, um, I I just wanted to like tell my story about how I succeeded and I was in like academic probation and heedlessly not using my financial aid quite right. So it was pretty tiresome and pretty it was fun being Cincinnati State. I was actually here when it was in like in terms and morphing into semesters. Um, it was a challenge because again it was like a lot of needed some tutoring to like need like a lot of help as far as like having accommodations needed. But since the state, I actually um, it helped me. Cincinnati State helped me to like take my back off the wall, if you will, because I just felt I was like really disregarded. Um, uh, not um, being for like just been taken for granted for most of my life. So like I just tend to like be self sufficient, but the self sufficiency just waited out. Like it just kind of scorched away, just starting to be extinct because I needed some like support from external family like trio to to the career center, but I kind of like my help. People tend to help me, um, and like they just help me like on so many things like with life, homework, academics, uh, mental and physical health, mostly mental health. But just learn to be optimistic because help is there for you regardless. I didn't know what college was like. I really didn't when I first stepped into the real world, if you say. I love Cincinnati State. Um, I love the staff. I love, the culture here. They make you feel at home. Um, if you needed something, like they'll get it for you, like even if it's like personal. Because I used to be like really, hesitant to ask for help, and it just I don't know, like God just helped me become a better person in life. Helped me turn to the right people. Uh, like I didn't graduate for nothing. Like here, but it gave me reason to shine. The people want you to see you shine. Like because I like in retrospect, I even when I came to Cincinnati State, I just felt like I was tolerated or like I wasn't nothing or it wasn't. It was just like discouragement and lack of motivation. But I just didn't know where to have proper guidance at. You know, I just finished here, um, start to finish. And it was for like variety of like divisions I went through. Like, um, I think like science to like engineering to business. Now I stuck with business since 2014. I finished it out with confidence, and I just felt where I needed to be, and what like whenever I needed help, like there was just some clear understanding or what what you're to guide through, like where to navigate through in order to get help with your assignments, and you know like the do's and don'ts. I've been in Cincinnati taught me a lot of things as far as you know being spiritually in tuned, and financially. Whatever that helps you to grow. Since you State is for you. I mean, I believe it's one of the better community colleges, in my opinion, um, that wants to like um, see you become like finish out strong and having like an occupation that you really desire to have. And I'm not trying to go on a tangent, but that just it's just like so many words to say about Cincinnati State. It's just a bag, It's just like you know so much um, stuff to say about it. But when I finished Cincinnati State in 2016, I transferred to Wilmington College, which they are sister colleges. And when I went to Wilmington, I felt even more confident, and the teachers were really patient and more interested to like see me here. Uh, I just felt like it was much more quicker because it was like I know it's like standard um, for standard college is like 4 years for a bachelor's, but it was like um, a faster transfer, for 2 years. So can't really beat that. And I literally finished it for 2 years, and I had like my bachelor's in Bachelor of Arts of same thing, which it's a little different, but it's like business administration. Um, so yeah, um, and like Wilmington and Cincinnati State is not yin and yang or anything, but it's like yang and yang, if that actually helps. But like I enjoy the experience here. I really do. I really enjoy how to take baby steps because you feel refreshed, you feel welcomed, feel like a huge relief off your shoulders from like popular colleges out here. I'm not saying like all colleges are unpopular or their teaching methods are um, not like mediocre at best or poor, but Cincinnati State will definitely take you from uh, square one to what level you need to be. But Cincinnati State help you define your purpose in life. It's just that you gotta find the right people to do it. It's just that you got to define your purpose, and once you ask for that help, um, you're just gonna feel more happy and feel more belonged. You feel mentally cleansed in a lot of ways. It'll be some it'll be like a crooked path. Not all paths are straight or clear, but it's all about determination and patience and self guidance, perseverance, um, having self serenity. So I just want to give out my story, and I just been through like a lot of academic issues with them, like without like this is like before trio, and like I thought I knew everything. I thought I was a know it all when I first came here. And like you just have like a cluttered mind um, when you look back, because you have things at home and you have bring in mixture of your baggage into school, which is makes it a whole lot worse. And a lot of a lot of like excessive burdens. But like Cincinnati State has everything, and you can name like wherever you think of Cincinnati State or whatever thing you have in mind. You just Cincinnati State have it all. They really do. They're more than a community college. Uh, they're far more for a community college. They're family. Like once you graduate, you're not gonna be forgetful. Like they're not gonna forget you. They'll remember your face, your name. You know, you can't really avoid this happy house. Like they're really happy to be with you. Really happy to be with you. So this is like really my take on like my my story and how it was like my mysterious experience from Cincinnati State. So it's been a really long journey, a really long journey. I just came from the dark roads to I won't say like a yellow brick road, but it was a refreshing road to like persevere to. Really is. So I'll talk to you later. This is Wesley Walker, and I'm proud to be a Cincinnati State student. Have a nice day. Talk to you later.